Morning, guys. Morning, afternoon, evening, time zone, as we say on the Discord server. Welcome to the stream. Voss, good to see you here, man. Glad you could make it. Santo, Tidbits, Nora Lou, Bautista. Who else is here? Norma's here. Official death counter. Good to have you here. Righteous, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome if this is your first stream. High Kick, good to see you, man. Schwino, Baron Jaxel. Voss again on YouTube. Larry, I don't know if I've seen you here before either, Larry. Welcome if this is your first stream. Who else is here? Who else is here? John, good to see you again, man. Maxim, Mute. And Paul. I think Paul had the first message in the chat there, unless it started disappearing on me. Civic, Zach, good to see you guys. Good to see you. We are back on Zero Dawn. It's another foggy, rainy, dark, dim day here for me. I don't know about you guys, but good stream day. So let's cut this music and get you guys some game audio and some game. Make sure I'm recording. There we go. Sunny and crisp there. Are you going to go for a ride, High Kick? Take the bike out? Magquin, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Finally able to catch a stream. Good to see you here, man. Neil, good to see you. Glad to have both of you here. So last time we ended with the Maker's End, and we're on the Grave Hoard in terms of main quests. But I think we're going to take a detour here and do a bunch of side content, because I do want this to be a 100% playthrough. And this is kind of the point in the story, as I'm sure most of you know, where if you just kind of barrel through with the main quests, you'll get to the end pretty quick. So we want to leave Luck of the Hunt open. I'm trying to test something long term with that in terms of animal spawn rates. I don't want to go to the Frozen Wilds just yet. We could do Into the Borderlands. Although that's kind of progressing the main story as well. I think I might want to just circle back to Meridian and go pick up some quests right now. Some side quests and errands. Wiz, good to see you, man. Just dropping in before you go to sleep. Thanks for checking out the stream. White, L White, good to see you, man. Welcome. Righteous, good to see you here. Did I catch you before? Alexander as well. Whoa, this guy started jamming.
A thunder
So they did push a patch a few days ago that I think fixed the flashing here in Meridian. I don't know. I wasn't able to consistently get it to reproduce, but I think they've fixed that now, which is good.
Please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Wiz, did they fix the auto concentration when aiming? No. I don't know. High Kick, I'm curious if I think you've been playing on PC, right? No, I don't think they've fixed that yet. At least when I was getting clips last night, it seemed like it was still doing it. But they did add auto pickup as well. I'll show that in a second. That's a really nice quality of life little addition.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
No retribution necessary. Robbing the rich. Cecilia, good to see you here. A little bit less snowy and cold in Sweden today. Glad to hear that. It's kind of a weird mix of foggy and cold here today. So, good stream day. Zach, you're on PC. The concentration thing's not fixed yet. Yeah. They still do seem to have this input queuing issue. Same for you, High Kick. Oh, a ride tomorrow. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's going to get dark pretty soon, I guess. Because we're in winter now. Amy, good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Cody, good call. Subtitles, sorry. I turn them off when I'm recording clips, but I will turn them on. Thank you. Let's go pick up a few more quests while we're here.
It's decent work, keeping the city safe.
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Yeah, the concentration thing wasn't you, Santo. It's like an input queuing issue they have. I'm going to submit another bug report probably after the stream here. Tidbits, welcome. Thank you for the gifted membership. Good to see you. Dante, how far am I with the story? We just finished Maker's End, and we're on the Grave Hoard, but we're going to do a bunch of side quests right now.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
He came all the way here for the hunting lodge. Yeah, we should actually do that. We should go meet Talana.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. but they had rules in place to keep Outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all, but it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Yikes, dude. Yikes. All right. We got to go to the lodge, but we're not going to piss on the floor. We like Talana. I forget how to get to that guy. Eagle, good to see you, man. Welcome. Aku YouTube? Aku Yate? Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Welcome. On Twitch. Menmo, good to see you as well. Alright, let's get around to the stairs. Does it happen on PC for me, the auto concentration when you start aiming? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It's like if you hit concentration, I forget how to reproduce it, but it's like if you've already hit concentration when it's not fully charged. When it becomes fully charged, then it triggers. The next time you aim, I think, is basically how it works. Get this data point. Oh, no, this is the main entryway. By the elevators. A little bit of flashing there still. Not very bad, though. I think I'm on the opposite side of the city I thought I was on. Yeah, here we go. VB, good to see you here. Glad to have you drop in. Marvin, good to see you. Welcome.
Ronora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Elegant, good to see you here. Eagle, the auto concentration thing is on PS5 as well. Yeah. Hopefully they can fix that soon.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel.
Oh, I forgot it's an Utaro.
Snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I forgot that there's an Utaru in one of these quests, in this quest.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
Dusky, good to see you here as well. Fringle, welcome. Do I have any of the Hunter's Lodge weapons, or am I trying to get them? I don't have them yet. Last time we were grinding to get some Stormbird hearts to finally get the Adept Hunter bow, because we're in New Game Plus. So we finally got that, but yeah, it would be good to do the Hunter's Lodge pretty soon.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different.
Naman's pretty progressive. Yeah, he's a pretty, this is definitely one of the more forward-thinking Sun Priests.
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
God knows how old those robes are, yeah. I hope they wash them. Justin, good to see you, man. Sorry the stream isn't at a great time for you, but appreciate you dropping in for a little bit to say hello. Righteous, who's my favorite Horizon character other than Aloy? Yours is Rost. I would say I really like Ikri, even though we don't spend a whole lot of time with her. Ikri in the Frozen Wilds. I also really like Talana. What should we do here? Let's just go lowest level up, huh? We can do this while we're still here in Meridian. I like Katalo a lot, too. I think Katalo's really funny. Trying to think of, like, Forbidden West characters. I think over time I'll probably like... I mean, I do like Beta, but I think she's going to be pretty important in the next game.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Oh yeah, Norma. Gildan's got to be a favorite for pretty much everybody, right? Okay, investigate the crime scene. We have to do some more stuff around here, I think.
Blood leading away.
Hop over the geese.
More blood.
Silence, yeah, Silence is a
Still
good
trail.
character. very interesting character for sure. There's a lot of good characters in
Still
Horizon.
more blood.
It's hard to pick one,
Thief
but
got cut. The trail ends here.
if there was a game that
But someone must have seen
I'd
it.
want to see like a 10 to 20 hour spin-off of, like based around a different character, I would say Ikri myself.
A terrifying thunderjaw named Red roams the south. No one can defeat it.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Oh yeah, Moreland and all the gang? For sure, yeah. Moreland and Stemmer and, what's his name? Definitely a good group there, too. I do think we need... Those guys are like the most comical characters we've had
If
so
the thief
far.
came this way. There's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
But I'd love to have like a more comical character that kind of follows us around. I guess Aaron kind of serves that purpose, but he's not with us that much.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help.
Pikachu Patronus,
merchant stall
welcome.
would have been
Glad you could catch a
convenient
stream. I like your name, by the way. I assume you're a Harry Potter fan. I'm a pretty big Harry Potter fan myself. Someone else, I think, said they were here for the first time. Squishy Knifer, this is your first stream. Glad you enjoy the videos. Welcome. Glad you could make a stream. Wrong way. Or do we have to go down? No. Just back around, I guess.
Some Oseram is building a mansion that will block my view.
Lazy Dharma, if we could transfer one weapon from Forbidden West to Zero Dawn, which would have been my choice, definitely a Shredder Gauntlet. If you mean like one specific weapon, probably the Ancestors Return Shredder Gauntlet. It'd be kind of weird to have just the legendary one, but yeah, Shredder Gauntlets.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Yeah, come
Guess I
beat
should
us.
go to this watermill
Meet
then
us
to
out by
find
the
what's going
watermill.
on.
We'll tell you what's going down.
Why does King Avad protect the people?
Righteous, am I a Star Wars fan? I enjoy the Star Wars movies and shows and stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Pikachu Patronus, who used to be, less so with all of J.K. Rowling's nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm internally conflicted about that stuff. But for me, I kind of separate, you know, the story from her. I know it's not possible to completely do that, but Harry Potter was a big part of my life growing up when I was a kid, so it's kind of hard for me to let that go. Imagine if Horizon had swords. They do have the, in Forbidden West, the Rebel Conquerors, I think it's the Rebel Conquerors, and like the other leaders in the camps have those like sabers. The guys with the shields, the shield wings, you know? So theoretically we could grab one of those, although I feel like it'd be a little strange for Aloy to have one, but I mean, it'd be fun. So I'd be down for that. I don't know how well it would work against machines, but if you could pick them up in rebel camps, that'd be pretty cool.
Look, I got a pair of sturdy Osram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
A little bit of shards. Maybe if we play as another character that can use swords, whiz.
Ugh, gonna have to run my boots
Whoops.
dry.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Don't worry, Aloy. We will run your boots dry. Because we run everywhere. Marks. Would I think a chain burst counts as single arrow damage since the record is like 91? No. I mean, there's no official rules for that, but when Slaz kind of hit the initial record and was sharing that on Reddit, and then I broke his record, and then he broke my record back. Everybody who's been sort of involved in that and figuring out how to do it and then actually breaking the records has sort of agreed that it should just be one arrow, like a single arrow. So bolt blasters don't count, warrior bows don't count with like spread shot. In fact, you can actually hit a higher number if you do double notch and you get a crit on both arrows on a sharp shot bow. But we kind of still said that that doesn't count. I mean, you could go for a different record and call it just the highest damage in a single like burst or something. But we kind of, I guess the spirit of it is like one arrow. How much damage can you do with just one arrow, you know?
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct.
I love watermills.
You want to know what they do.
I would build one if I could someday, just to have it. It's so cool.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Cody, is the current arena glitch still working on PS5? Yep. Yep, that still works.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Dharma, what are my thoughts on a mini pet companion machine in Horizon 3? It'd be pretty cool, like if you could permanently override a burrower and they could run around with you. And like scout ahead and let you know if there's machines ahead or something like that. That'd be really cool. Neil, reveal for the Horizon multiplayer at the upcoming Game Awards. Yeah, I think there's a pretty solid chance. Like, I would say I'm expecting to see it. I don't think it's guaranteed, but I think they've been working on that game for almost 7 years now. So I think we will see something from it. If not at the Game Awards, then definitely early 2025, because it sounds like it's going to release in 2025.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Damn, lost a lot. Stirred up tension.
Yeah, Neil, I hope we get some news at the Game Awards, too. I'll probably, I think the Game Awards are on a Thursday, I want to say. I'll probably stream a watch party for it. Marks, does anyone know why Horizon Forbidden West would crash and freeze on PC? Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, what are your hardware specs? The game is the PC port runs very well. So I would guess something that's a driver issue or a hardware issue. Like, are you using an SSD or a hard drive? Righteous, you heard Horizon Online games going to be PC and mobile, not PS5. Yeah, that's misinformation people keep spreading around. It's confusing because there's supposedly 2 Horizon Online games. There's one, the one that's actually the online project, or Horizon Online, is being developed in-house by Guerrilla Games, who makes the main games.
This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
There's also, and that one's confirmed. They are definitely working on it. They've been working on it for almost 7 years. They post job listings all the time, hiring for it. So there's no doubt they're doing that. There's another one that's supposedly being developed by NCSoft, which is a Korean developer. And that's the one where people said, oh, it's mobile and PC only. But that one is kind of confirmed because there's been a couple LinkedIn things posted about it from employees at NCSoft. But it's possible it's been axed, like we haven't heard anything about it in a long time. I think it's probably a mobile-focused game. But just because the job listings on LinkedIn said that they were developing it for mobile and PC doesn't mean that it's not being developed for PS5. It probably just means that another studio like Guerrilla or someone else is handling the PS5 part. So unfortunately that bit of misinformation keeps getting spread around.
Check the area with my focus, maybe. It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
The other piece of misinformation that keeps getting spread around is that there's like 16 Horizon projects in the works. And unfortunately, Joraptor hopped on that train and made a video talking about that, and he didn't really do his research. No offense. I've DM'd Jordan a little bit. Like, I know him a little bit. I don't know him very well, but he's a nice guy. He does great content. He does a really good job. But in that particular instance, he should have done a little bit more research before he made that video, because if you went and checked the original source of that information, in the article they said they made a mistake and that it was not actually 16 games or 16 projects. It was the plans that Guerrilla had set out in the year 2016. So
Shadow Carja outpost.
they're not working on 16 different Horizon games or anything like that. Oh, there's the concentration glitch.
We've got company. Another.
Whoops. Hello.
That one. Son, guide this to my foe.
Oh. Got a lot of them here.
Not a warning. I'm gonna make you pay for that. Only a little left. Cut deep. Taking work. Guide me through the heart of my flow.
These guys hit hard.
Slippery one. Cut deep. Ow, ow. Take cover or feel the pain. Got that one.
Who's got the explosives?
Let this deliver the final blow. Together for the cause!
Oh, he missed. Just a little bit further ahead.
Grant me victory! Only a little blood.
Wow. Burned a lot of health there. Psychotic, thank you for renewing your membership or becoming a member on YouTube. Cody, yeah, I got the Adept Hunter bow last
Sky's
stream.
getting lighter. Dawn's coming.
Burned a lot of health there. Dharma, any new weapon type in Horizon 3? I don't know what it would be, but I would expect they'd probably add at least one more weapon type. I think that was a big strength of Forbidden West, adding a few new weapon types, shredder gauntlets, spike throwers, the warrior bows.
Can't be too prepared.
I actually think we'd probably see new weapon types in the online project before, because that's going to come out before Horizon 3. So that would give us a pretty good idea of any new weapon types that would be added in the third single-player game. Twinge, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. A perfect parry. Yeah, I would love for Aloy to be able to use the shield wing as a shield and then like parry human enemies and small machines. That would be very cool. I think that would add a lot to the melee combat system. And it seems like they actually were planning to do that in Forbidden West and they just didn't get... Maybe just didn't get it figured out or refined to the point they were happy with before release. So I would definitely expect to see that in Horizon 3.
We've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What
Got
will you
someone to
do?
fight here. Make you pay for that. Stay on the move or perish! Only a hit! Dodge or get down!
Got that one!
Kill me. Let this strike him. Bleed
Norma, you don't see her keeping anything but a spear and a hunter bow. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they reset all the gear again. They kind of like, I feel like they kind of have to, you know, because every time you make a new game, you sort of have to assume like there's going to be people who are playing it who didn't play the previous games. So if you had like shredders and spike throwers and rope casters and different types of bows right off the bat, it'd be pretty confusing for a new player.
Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Nathan, I am playing on PC. Oh, what did we leave there? A trap. Yeah, I don't see them doing some sort of system where like you import your loadout from Forbidden West. Because like we all would have different loadouts, and like if I have super good gear, then the game's not going to be balanced. There's no way for them to balance it all, so I think they'll probably just start us off with whatever the loadout is. We're all going to have the same stuff, almost certainly. I don't even know of an example of a game, like a single player game, where you would import your loadout from the previous title.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Foss, you want your ancestors' return? I know, me too. I mean, maybe we'll get it. It'll just be, you know, the difficulty of the machines will be that much higher that, like, the ancestors' return is kind of just a basic weapon or something. Or we'll be able to find it again or buy it again. I think a cool way to do that, to, like, bring your gear over, would be... How far do we have to go all the way back to Meridian, right? I think what they could potentially do is you do actually import your loadout, but it's locked until you finish the game. Or at least get to a certain point, and then you can, like, go find or unlock your gear somehow. That could potentially work, but I think it's probably still problematic.
Won't find better wares.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Larry, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. A remarkable reward box.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Let's go trade with the mystery box merchant real quick. What's the one we trade metal blocks? There it is. I forget which one of these is the good one. I should know because I'm making a video about it right now. The dark one, that's right. Okay. These boxes always give you animal meat. The scavenger dark boxes. Not enough fatty meat though. Yeah, even if they let us get the same weapons again, the stats could change. For sure. There's no weapons from Zero Dawn that directly carried over. But they definitely, like, changed fire stats and things like that for basic hunter bows. So... Alright, let's do this.
I love this bit.
It's a bit, frivolous, isn't it?
Need some healing plants. A frost shredder. Yeah, I want to see a frost shredder, but they need to rebalance.
This must be the Shrine of Kings.
Rebalance the elements a bit.
You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a
Yeah.
lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
A fire shredder? Yeah, a shredder that's like fire and frost would be pretty sweet.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
Oh.
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
Is the divine will that voice in your head that says, let's kill some people in the sun ring?
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king, what shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
Zach, a shredder of ice and fire. I like that. That'd be a funny little nod if they actually named it that. Like they put the shredder in the game and it just has fire shredders and frost shredders and it's just a shredder of ice and fire.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Planet Twitcha, I have the most pleasant speaking voice in all of Twitch. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you think so.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West.
The Forbidden
Our
West?
tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
It's funny because, like, I don't feel like my voice is that good. You know? I feel like you always listen to your own voice and it doesn't sound... I don't know. You just never feel like your own voice sounds very good, right?
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You believe in the old regime, but not enough to die for it or be exiled. That's some conviction.
Heathen. My conviction blazes like the noonday light.
Then stop me from bringing in the Oseram.
I cannot.
I thought so.
There'll be a reckoning.
you'll back away from it.
Wasn't sure about
There'll be a reckoning.
first, but yeah, it's grown on me.
Is it just me, or do Karja people walk slow? And they have places to be?
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
I'd like an opportunity
Poor
to
guy.
share a drink with Erend. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Mr. Micken, thank you, man. Appreciate
Tell
that.
you what I like. The sound of a hammer on steel.
Rick, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, where do we have to go next? Of course, I don't have any campfires unlocked over there. Can we just ride from here?
These damn Oseram, stirring up tensions. Keeping my eyes on it.
I would like a way to like pull over the map without having to fully open the menu. That'd be pretty nice. Like kind of like a partially opaque overlay. Maybe with the focus actually, like if you open the focus and then you have some options with keys to or buttons to like pull up the map, like a focus version of the map, that'd be pretty sweet.
Never know when I might need these.
Doing that to be able to like switch weapon wheels and other gear too, like outfits, that'd be whatever they can do to like make it so that you don't have to go into the menu all the time, I think would be good. Because it's kind of jarring and interrupts the flow to go into the menu. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys in case you don't know. So they added, when they did the remaster, they added no pickup animations so that you could just interact with resources and pick them up without the animation. But the last patch, just a few days ago, they added auto pickup. So now you can just run through stuff and you don't even have to hit a button. It just picks up stuff. Of course, the downside to that is you're probably going to end up with a lot more ridgewood and other plants than you actually want. But I still like it better to grab healing plants because you can just drop the other stuff if you don't want it.
The corruption. Might as well try to fix the light.
Make the inventory management even worse, Justin, yeah. Just more stuff to drop.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? How many do they need?
Get these couple campfires unlocked. Mr. Micken, you wish they had brought over the apply look transmog feature? Yeah, I do too. I'm not surprised that they didn't, but that would have been really nice to be able to do transmog in Zero Dawn. I was glad they added that to Forbidden West. It's kind of funny, like, people were asking for it for a little while, and before we actually had it, I was like, I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal, but now that we have it, I'm like, oh, I wish I had this in every game
Good. I can use this.
that had different gear and outfits, you know?
This must be the sun's climb, where the Verneck wants to paint his mark.
Okay, I think we have to, yeah, we have to go up here. Gregor, when will I do the DLC? I think when we kind of like go to the Grave Horde, which is our next main quest. I think that'll be kind of a good natural point to start doing the DLC. Berlin talks.
Good to be free of the city.
Not worth it. That's like the other annoying thing with Glinthawks is you kill them and you often can't even get the loot because they'll fall off some cliff or something.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave the story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Foss, I'll see you later. I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for dropping in for a bit. And I think Black Box is saying goodbye as well. Thanks for being here. Tidbits, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Grab this flower. Shield wing, shield wing. Oh, I want to jump so bad and glide. Mr. Doran, thanks for resubbing on Twitch with your Twitch Prime. Appreciate that.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
The Utaru. Yeah, I'm interested to see what she has to say again.
I'll shake it out later.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
I don't really get the stranger in our own land part of that. Does she mean she's going back to the Utaru lands and she's going to feel like a stranger because she's alone? Rick Hawk, thank you for resubbing with your Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. I have ads disabled on Twitch if you're subscribed. I always end up going the wrong way when I want to go up.
The priest's choir sings at dawn.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Is he not in here still? Oh, I guess he says he's going to be at the... He's out here.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me.
Easy,
Besides,
Naman.
your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
I'm not
Thank
wearing
you,
one of those
Naman.
old dirty robes.
Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Okay. Got a quest we could pick up down. I forget which one that is. Be nice to uncover a bit more of the map. So we got the tall neck over here. Or over here, I mean. Devil's Thirst. I don't know if this quest takes us south, but it might. And then we could go grab that tall neck while we're down there. Eagle, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for being here for a bit.
What I have for sale, I promise.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
I've got all the best metal bot here. Good prices, fair prices.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
High Kick, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships or subs on Twitch. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very much.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens. It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Long leg lenses.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine.
Both. We'll get both.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
These aren't good.
Scrounge?
We might have them. Nope. Time for a hunt. Long legs, and snap maws. Close together over here. We didn't get a lens from those 2 snap maws we just killed. Yeah, I do want to go to the Frozen Wilds relatively soon because I want like the Storm Slinger and the Ice Rail. A little bit more weapon variety, you know? God, I can't use the Storm Slinger. You kill yourself every time. Yeah, you got to be careful with it. All right, where are those snap
Need
maws?
them soon enough. That'll help.
Oh, stuck in some trees. Where's my chain burst? Grinding up his brethren. He was like, "Oh, you're dead? Snack time." Fred, you're dead. Oh, snack time. Cannibalistic grabbers. Okay, I didn't look. Did we get a lens? Yes, 2 of them. Okay. And we can just go right here. I do like that they adjusted the day-night cycle in Forbidden West so that it's not nighttime so long.
Clever.
Got a lens there. Yep. Saw that coming. Trying to dance with them a little bit too much. Now we have to do the snap mons again. Unless we got a checkpoint because of the quests. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Nice. Yeah, normally you wouldn't, but I think we got a checkpoint because that was part of a quest. So that's kind of nice. The damn ostrich, yeah.
Here they come.
Come on, man. trying to hit that blaze canister. Did we even get a long leg lens? No.
Stop.
Dropped it!
We're turkey hunting for Thanksgiving.
Won't waste this.
Cook up a long leg. They're not really turkeys, though. More like ostriches. Or emus.
I got the overhand.
Yep, we got the lens. Back to Meridian Village. A bit hard on the teeth. Not if you cook them right. You got to know how to cook a long leg. You know, they say long and slow for a turkey, but it's even longer and slower for a long leg. 1,000 degrees for 2 weeks.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
From the beginning, this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation.
Justin, you bet Bren would know how to cook a long leg?
And
Yeah,
I
I'll
told
bet you he
a
does.
true metal seller knows
I'll
to get
bet
his
you
hands
he does.
Dirty. As you white machine oil.
All right, we got that wrapped up. Should we go hunting for the lodge? What's this quest down here, though?
His father may have been a butcher, but Sun King Avad is a reasonable man. Nowhere.
My family might still be alive.
It's in the Horizon
You're going to
cookbook.
stand here and
I
do
have the
nothing?
Horizon cookbook.
You've
We
lost
could go
a
check.
dozen patrols beyond the valley.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
Oh, it's this one. Janina, first time on the stream, and we're talking about eating long legs. Welcome to the stream.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
Emmy, good to see you here. Sorry if I missed you earlier.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Oh, I know all about the machines, bud. Run 'em on. Run 'em on. Is it not active? Run 'em on. Is it on this side? Oh, it doesn't matter. We can go around.
I hear there were many Nora dead and dying. Well met.
Get some plants on the way.
Saving these for the trail.
Huh. Come on, horsey. Strido. Aloy does lag day for days, Norma. You don't use the mount in Zero Dawn?
This must be Ranamon's family estate.
You shocked my Strider, dude! Shocking. I hit your sparker canister. Oh, you're gonna get up soon, aren't you? Nope.
Now's my chance.
It is a frost canister, isn't it? What's he doing? Yes, I'm playing with my food. Gonna cook up a Ravager. Gotta knock him down. Oh.
I wonder what
Didn't
made
mean to do the
machines
critical
attack
hit.
without warning.
But yes, it is a frost canister. It's kind of hard to hit those. Even with the plate off. I'm coming in. Put your hands up. Oh, that should work.
Hello?
One moment. Let me steal all your belongings. Then I'll help you.
In here! Help!
That's a really good door. Apparently.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. My father pushed me into the larder. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence. I tried opening the door, but he'd locked me in.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
She has really cool, like, arm cuffs. That'd be cool if you could customize Aloy with stuff like that. You know, like, get more detailed with her outfits and do, like, different arm cuffs and different armor plates and things like that.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from? Or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards. But they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
What main quest are we up to? Harry, welcome to the stream. We are on the Grave Horde, but we're doing a bunch of side quests right now. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm not saying Aloy should have an outfit like that.
I need to get in there and look at that thing.
But I just mean like having cool little bits of her outfits to customize would be cool. Let's see. I forget how you get in here.
Locked. There must be a way in. Unknown device. Do we have to climb up somewhere here?
Oh no, there's a key. Okay. It's on one of the guards, maybe?
A key.
There we go.
This should get me through that door.
There's a handhold in the back. You can climb. Oh yeah. So I guess there's two ways in. I've only ever done it with the key. I think. It's been a while.
That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines. And kill everyone on the estate. Unlocks from the inside.
I don't think there was any loot. There's the device.
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Rainaman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Rainaman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
Oh, the blue light.
All right, new plan.
The Banuk could have told you that's how that was going to go.
The sun's coming up.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude.
Twinge.
A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Yeah, you know, I think like quest rewards being something more like I think if they made it really a lot harder to get machine parts, for example, like to get an intact heart, or maybe they made, you know, in Horizon 3 or in the online project potentially, like different quality levels of components, like a pristine heart or a damaged heart, or a broken heart, or I don't know, something like that. And it's really hard to get like the highest level ones, and then the gear upgrade and customization system kind of incorporates all that. So if you use like higher quality machine components that you are able to harvest, then you get like better stats, for example. If quest rewards could then be like the top tier quality of those components, or just like higher level qualities, or, you know, if quests were a good way to get stuff that you actually need, that would feel a little bit more rewarding. Or if they gave away like unique coils and weaves and things like that, instead of just resources. Okay, we don't need to, I don't even think I'm going to where I need to be going. Let's do hunting for the lodge. It's because the reward was inside of us the whole time. Okay.
I heard the find better wares are starving. Take.
Yes. I'm going to keep my slag shine for now because we don't have the Banuk Werak runner outfit yet.
This is the Hunter's Lodge. Only members and invited guests are allowed in.
We have to go get...
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
Righteous, you're heading out. Not sure if you're still here. Thanks for checking out the stream for a bit. Amy, that's how it works in Avatar? Interesting. Alright, I guess we have to do some hunting grounds. I don't even think we did the Nora ones. Nope. Twinge. They don't want that Ridgewood. It's like, come on, give me a half a shard. Give me something. They want to sell it, though. They'll sell it to you, but they won't buy it. Speaking of which, let's do a little inventory management while we're here by a merchant.
Ho!
Where's your legs, man? Oh, there they are. They weren't rendering for a second. It's okay, I have that problem sometimes myself. Don't need corruptor lenses. I don't think we need... I don't think we need any Snapmaw or long leg lenses anymore. Shellwalker we might need for something. Tidbits, thank you for the gifted membership, man. Appreciate that. Whoa, got a lot of Ridgewood. Picked up a couple by accident.
I spoke to Kren. He told me this is a hunting grounds where you offer tests of skill.
Poor Kren. Not the best hunter, but at least he keeps his chin up. You bear the mark of a seeker. I've heard of those, but never seen one. You have the Matriarch's leave to come and go as you like from the sacred land?
Yes, but I would have gone even without their permission.
Is that so?
Is
Maybe
that
you and
so?
I can speak plainly. Truth is, I've had dealings with the Karja. I represent an organization called the Hunter's Lodge in Meridian. We test promising young hunters with trials at places like these. You might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Why don't you sample the trials and see? Just to be clear, though, I'd appreciate it if you kept our conversation in confidence, especially when it comes to the Matriarchs.
The Matriarchs. David, Eddie, good to see you guys here. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my Ridgewood around 1,000 or so.
Which tools trial would you like to try? I'll explain how it works. Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of grazers as quickly as possible. Can't wait to see what you do with that. Ready when you are.
Have I recoiled my weapons in a bit? Okay, we did this last time because we got the Adept Hunter Bow last time. I don't know why I don't have any coils on my Sharp Shot Bow. I'm avoiding using the Frozen Wilds coils until we're actually like a little ways into the Frozen Wilds because I'm trying to simulate doing a new game. 45 freeze. Guess that's about as good as we can do. These are higher tear.
Now let's get on with it.
Oh, mid-air eye shot. That was pretty nice. Give me me that blaze. Auto pickup blaze. Actually, yeah, the auto pickup is going to be pretty nice for grabbing blaze off grazers. Especially when you use the harvest arrows to multiply them. Alright, give me my blazing sun. Blazing. Marks, do you think I emphasized knockdowns way too much? Why is that?
How'd you? First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora. This trial tests your ability to use the environment to your advantage. Shoot log piles to make them fall, crushing machines below. Remember, you can use explosions from your blast sling to scare machines into fleeing where you want them to go.
David, how difficult are the hunting grounds? Most of them aren't terrible. There's a few that are pretty frustrating to get under the blazing sun time limit.
I like that one. Slide down a rope and I'll start timing.
Horizon Forbidden West knockdowns are relevant, but not in Zero Dawn. Yeah, knockdown's definitely a more developed mechanic in Forbidden West, but I included it in that video because I think it's something people aren't really aware of that you can actually leverage in Zero Dawn. And when you know how to do it, it's actually fairly useful. Like before when I was playing around with that Ravager and I wanted to hit the canister on its belly, I hit it in the legs on purpose to try and knock it down, which, you know, that works.
These will keep.
I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't like using it, you know? I just put the information out there and let people do what they want with it.
How'd you? First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora.
Actually, I would argue all those like really detailed stuff. Ooh, ghost levels, max level. I would argue all that detailed stuff I talked about with the fire coils is more niche than knockdowns. Because the truth is, like, when you get good coils and you slap some fire and damage ones, like fire or damage, on your bow, it's going to be pretty strong either way. But you can just make it a lot stronger if you want to, specifically for burning damage over time. Like, that's, to me, a little bit more niche.
This trial requires you to bring grazers down with blast wires. But you'll need the Karja tripcaster and ammunition to do it. My friend here may have them for sale.
Time for me to...
I'll be here.
Need the tripcaster. I think we just really need damage for this trial, right?
Looking forward to another run, are you? Use your blast wire and Karja tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps. That's a good one. Timing begins once you slide down a rope.
Ouch.
Ouch what, Aloy? Oh man. The Watcher ruined it.
It's on.
Not enough machines remaining. Oh, we killed too many. Alright, we'll start over. I'm gonna go grab all my wires, though. Damn Watchers doing their job. I was gonna drive them all over here, but the Watcher set one off and they all went running the other way. Oh, they used up 3 of my wires, too. Did they add a new sound for that? I think they did. It used to be more like a snap and like metal like twang to it. Huh. My prediction is that's the sound effect that they're going to use for it in the online project. So they wanted to introduce it here for consistency. Yeah, Marks, but the thing is, if you have lower level gear, then the knockdowns become more important, right? If you have max level gear, you can just freeze everything and shoot some arrows at it and it'll die. Even on ultra hard. Like, you don't need strategy when you have max level gear.
I'm afraid you didn't finish in time, but please try again. Use your blast wire and Karja tripcaster to bring... Perfect.
Tell those Watchers to leave me alone. Let's just go both sides, huh? Oh my god, the frickin' Watchers did it again, didn't they? Alright. But we got it. Because we were extra prepared. You, my little friend, get to eat the blast bomb. That was going to be the last part of that whole deal.
Look at this.
Look at all this loot. Man, we got a pile of machines here. Yeah, they definitely changed that sound effect. Tripcasters got nerfed too hard in Forbidden West. Yeah, I think you should at least be able to grab your wires back, like directly instead of for resources. It's good they limit how many you can put down more though, because it's kind of ridiculous how many you can put down here.
You won a blazing sun. Congratulations. You have everything you need to enter the Hunter's Lodge. Good luck in Meridian. Of course, you can still run more trials with me.
I have to go.
I'll be here if you decide to come back.
The rope casters did get nerfed somewhat, but if you know how to use them properly, they're still very strong in Forbidden West. You just have to draw them enough. You can't tap fire them. That's the main thing. I have a video on that. Alright, let's do another hunting ground. Alright, we're max level. Full health, 800.
Those scrappers must be salvaging metal.
Gold XP bar. Ghost level time.
Machines. The upper hand. Nice. Very good.
A crossbow-like weapon? That'd be cool.
Grab this now.
I'd like to see like the ice rail come back. You know, you're saying like a proper one-shot sniper. I think the ice rail was a really... You could build it into that, and it worked really well for that. Like super high damage, long range, precision shots.
Come on. I don't have many shots.
You're right. Mine if I go.
But we don't have anything like the ice rail in Forbidden West.
But without these explosive arrows, they'll be torn to shreds. Not my problem.
You can stay away. I have no quarrel with the Nora.
And I have no quarrel with you. What is this place?
These are hunting grounds, and I'm the keeper. I offer the element trials for those who want to join the Hunter's Lodge. Now you know, so you can be on your way.
Wait, what if I want to have a go at one of these trials?
Then I have to give them to you. Pick one, and be quick about it. I still should explain it.
Yeah, they nerfed brace shot pretty hard. It's still good on lower rarity bows, but it was much stronger at launch. Yeah, Tidbits, I did the Nora ones.
For this trial, shoot the containers on Striders' backs with fire arrows. If you hit them right, you'll get quite a blast. If that's what you want. Now pick a rope so I can time you.
Sheldon, feel like Forbidden West had too many elemental ammo types? I don't feel like it was too many. I just feel like they still need to be balanced better. Like Frost just kind of trumps everything. Like I wish Acid has a hidden mechanic where it Acid actually increases the critical hit chance that you get slightly, but if it just did that a little bit more, it would be a lot more useful. Oh, come on. All right, let's start this over.
Keep going. Yeah. For this, good luck.
Long day.
Oh, did we only need 3? Well, yeah, it does. Acid does kind of, it gives you 2 times the base critical hit chance of the weapon type. So like sharp shot bows have a 5% crit chance, and so that'll double it to 10.
You look smug. Here's your blazing sun.
But it doesn't double if you have coils that boost critical hit chance.
If you can freeze enough machines and take them down, I'll consider it a pass.
Like, I think if Acid did, I don't know, like, it just kind of acted like a critical hit chance coil, basically. So maybe it boosted critical hit chance by like 15% or 20%. That would be a lot more viable.
Good. I'll start timing when you slide down a rope.
Do I have an elemental sling yet? Where's the frost bellow back at? Way over there.
Sorry to spoil your fun. Norcat, the game's unrealistic. Robots don't exist. I mean, you could say almost any video game is unrealistic. John, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, man.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable.
That's admirable. Come on, man.
In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going.
Tidbits, you got some pickles, Italian salami, and Spanish cheese. Ooh, nice.
Got it. Slide
Sounds
down
good.
a rope so I can start timing.
All right, what exactly? How does this one work again? Stun bellowbacks and shoot canisters off their undersides. I think you can explode them though, right? I think that works. So let me change up my coils. Shock. And we'll go shock on here as well. And stun the bellowbacks and shoot the canisters off their undersides.
in 1 minute. Yeah, this one's a little bit tough. Okay, that went pretty well. Clean run. I forgot they have multiple canisters under there. That makes it easier.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable.
That's admirable.
I'll pass on the trials for now.
Oh, good.
One for all. Another 100 hours of gameplay. Would make it look easier. Alright. So we did Nora, Valley Meet. We can do Great Run.
By the sun! Are you Nora? I've never seen one at a hunting grounds before, or at the Hunter's Lodge. How interesting.
What do you do here?
This is a place to test yourself against a herd of machines in the stamina trials. Think you can handle it?
I know I can.
Excellent. I like your spirit.
You're awfully friendly.
Well, you know, it gets lonely in the wilds after a few weeks. Terribly lonely, in fact.
What about your friend over there?
Oh, he doesn't count. Barely ever opens his mouth, and when he does, nothing interesting comes out.
He's basically an NPC. Felduis, I should just become a human Tazbot.
Which one will you try? I'll explain whichever you pick. The remains of Watchers rest on 3 rises. Loot all of them before time runs out, and you pass. It sounds simple, but watch out for all the other machines down there. Good. Now slide down a rope to get started. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go. You go. You go loot them. Show me how it's done.
I've been seen.
Aloy feels seen. Excuse me, sir. Dude, I already won the trial. Relax. Go respawn.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt? Congratulations!
Unleash, good to see you here.
In this trial,
hope your shopping went well.
Down a trampler and shoot off the component under its belly.
Did you get the new GPU? 7900 XTX.
I would have chosen the same one. Slide down a rope, and I'll start timing.
Wait, which one did I just start? Tie down tramplers using a rope caster. Do I have a decent rope caster? Okay, I got a blue one.
Okay. In this trial, you must tie down a trampler and shoot off the component under its belly. Are you ready? Good. I'll start timing once you choose a rope.
Are you ready? Does a single rope count as a tie down for this? I don't think it does. Fall damage. I forgot you have to actually have it explode while they're tied down. A little bit messy, but we got it. Use. This is why everybody hates you. You're just bullies. Bullies! Oh my. The Stormbird? Really? Oh, Glintox. Oh, Glintox.
Congratulations. You
Cooked.
can do no better. This blazing sun is yours.
We got it anyway. That Stormbird was like, oh, are we just terrorizing her from above? I'll jump in.
Now's your chance to show you can snare Glinthawks. Lure them close to you, then tie them down in time to pass this test.
Another time.
The trial?
The trials await you.
You've been here before. Now's your chance to show you can snare Glinthawks. Good.
Good. Revenge time, that's right, high kick.
Fight or run.
Yeah, you can restart from save. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Whew.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt? Congratulations!
I just want to meet Talana.
You know where to find me.
Okay, we're a little beat up. What was that? Oh, the Stormbird's attacking somebody down there. Okay, let's go get some healing. Yeah, we can meet her now. We can get into the Hunter's Lodge now. Well, we knocked off 3 hunting grounds pretty quick there. All blazing suns. We can take a break from hunting grounds. We'll just go meet Talana, I think.
Good for an old remedy. Keep that for later.
Yeah, Eddie, the auto pickup is really nice, isn't it? Super fast to get resources now.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Oh, the Glinthawks just never want to leave me alone. Oh, these are the corrupted ones.
Fascinating.
Woohoo. Burned all the health we got. Taking down that corruption zone. I forgot there was one right over here. Okay, well that's good we cleared that out. Yeah, Larry. Burned all that healing we got. That's alright. At least we achieved something, clearing the corruption zone.
I'll find a use for you.
Twins, you ran into weird hangs and crashes here? Interesting. You'd cross the water into the corrupted zone and then it would hang and crash. On the most recent patch? Okay, let's go meet Talana.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
It's weird. The command to put your weapons away still feels weird to me on keyboard. I'm used to doing it on controller. I think it's because I have... Wait, let me try it this way. Oh, I should just do it that way. Because I have the focus on my mouse button click. But then I also have it on G. Which I should probably remap because I hit that by mistake sometimes by accident. Which is not good.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Hot Cheeto Puff, you just joined Twitch because it works better than YouTube? Oh. Sorry if YouTube wasn't working too good. It doesn't seem like anything's wrong on my end today. Don't see any network drop frames today. Is there an advantage to putting your weapons away manually? No, I just kind of like to do it in the settlements.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
One for all, let's calm down with that stuff, huh? It's a little bit much.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain-hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Blazing suns? Well, I don't have 15 of any of those yet. Twins, you think she had a different model in the original game? I don't think so. She looks familiar to me. Adamar, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. The glints caused a momentary YouTube glitch, Larry? Okay. I could see that, maybe. all the fast movement and stuff a little bit fast for YouTube to render, maybe? I don't know. I don't see any network drop frames on my side.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Chaco Swig, you got me at weapons, Mrs. Lodge. Trader, yeah. You had me at weapons. Tidbits, thank you for the gifted membership, man. Data point.
Tarkus is barely cold in his grave, but you have been promoted to Hawk, as you demanded.
I am a Hawk, and I'll be Sun Hawk before you know it.
Tarkus thought the same thing.
Yeah, well, we'll see who gets to Redmaw first.
Looking forward to.
Hello, Talana. Oh, she goes outside.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Lands.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash.
Trash?
Get out of my sight.
Come on, man. Eddie, I'm glad you enjoy the content, man. I'm glad to hear that.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Redmaw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
2 Stormbirds, Talana? Try 6 just to get 1 heart.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all of us kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Just to make Assis boil. All right. Weapons for the lodge. No, wait. Hunting for the lodge. Hunting for the lodge. And we don't actually have to do them at these locations, right? But I'm going to go here because I want to get some more healing.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Get the Ravagers over here. Ravagers.
Save these for the trail.
I think the auto pickup's especially good when you're mounted, because I would always accidentally jump off, even with no pickup animations, you know? Ias Jr., welcome to the stream. Alright. What's my loadout look like right now? Actually, a rope caster wouldn't be too bad for this group of Ravagers.
Gotcha!
Shellwalkers are probably, I think, one of my favorite machines. They're just so unique. And they're so cute.
Rare part.
Alright, let's get these Ravager parts. Sawtooths. Could do the stalkers first. Or one stalker. High kick. Spent a long time looking for earth grinders in Forbidden West that you auto picked up. Yeah. I have done the same. With more than just earth grinders too.
Okay, Aloy. Now what? I found this.
Yeah, knockdown's kind of useless. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Okay, sawtooths. We can do them anywhere, right?
I think I'm in the clear.
What's the simplest way to kill a stalker? Probably tie him down. I think I did a machine hunting guide on stalkers for Zero Dawn, I think, didn't I? Tie him down, hit him with freeze bombs.
Ah, they saw us.
Pretty much the simplest and safest strategy for almost any machine is to use a rope caster to tie it down. And then apply frost however you want. And then damage it. And if you want to be even safer, you can just go ahead and tie it down again. Oh. Preview for the next video. This is the behemoth spawn that VB found. He's running away. He's like, oh, damn. Yeah, we got a trophy there. So you can infinitely loot purple mods from that behemoth if you can get it to spawn. There's a couple other behemoths you can do that with too. But you'll have to wait for the next video to find out how. It's not too complicated. We need another one, right? Yeah. Well, actually, we could just climb up. The devs, Black Box, the devs would cry proud tears watching me use the canister like I just did there. Yeah, I feel like people don't think about using canisters on dead machines too much. Actually, I mean, even if they're on the ground, you can still use them. That's a little bit trickier because oftentimes it's not going to be near a machine. But canisters don't have to be on machines to be, or live ones to use them. Where's our climbing holds at? Oh, right here. Duh. Yeah, Andy, that's another way. The Hammer and Steel quest. And then the Healer's Oath quest, you can do the same thing with a Thunderjaw. Yep, Choppy, yep. You can use Harvest Arrows. That's kind of the best way to use Harvest Arrows, really. Knock off components on dead machines. I'm trying to get that video out tomorrow, although it's a good point. I should see if my editor ever messaged me back. I'm a little bit worried about him, actually, because I haven't heard from my editor in like a day. And he's usually very responsive. Banuk figure up here.
A wooden sculpture. Banuk, probably.
So, yeah, I was hoping to get the video out today, actually, but originally, but maybe we'll get it out tomorrow now.
Gotta put up a fight.
Ate it there. We were almost cooked. We almost got cooked there, but got through it. Get the sawtooth trophy. Oh, hello. nice little dance with that scrapper. Okay, there's an artifact here as well.
These will keep.
Need more healing.
Can't be too prepared.
John, is the TV show dead? Yeah, it's in limbo at the moment, as far as we know. It sounds like Netflix dropped it, along with a bunch of other shows that they cut from their lineup for some reason. Their production lineup. And the guy that was the showrunner, there was a whole bunch of stuff that came out about him being like an abusive showrunner, basically. So, probably for the best that he's off it. Steve Blackman. So, I'd still like to see it happen, but it's probably going to be a while now before we hear anything substantial about the show.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Yeah, I don't necessarily dislike that Netflix dropped it. I'd love to see HBO pick it up, but I think even Amazon Prime would be better than. I'd have a little bit more confidence with Amazon Prime and definitely HBO than Netflix to do a good job with it. Not that Netflix couldn't do a good job with it. They've just not always done a good job with adaptions of different sorts, so.
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Yeah, I've different people have mentioned doing it like Arcane as an animated series. I wouldn't be against that either. I kind of personally would prefer like a well done live action. You know, something really epic like Game of Thrones. I would personally prefer that, but I wouldn't be against an animated series either.
You want to help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsadi.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. And what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Red Maw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
I'll make sure Al-Sadi makes it back to Lone Light. Meet you there? It's just northeast of here.
I hope you can help us in Lone Light.
IS. Sorry, I hope I'm saying your name right. HBO did an almost great job with Game of Thrones. Yeah, I didn't like how the last couple seasons went either. It was fantastic before that. I wouldn't peg that on HBO. I would peg that on the showrunners that were doing that. I think they were trying to be unpredictable, and I think they got ahead of George writing the actual books. You know, they didn't actually have the books to go by anymore, and clearly, I think when they lost that, it wasn't as good, unfortunately. So, but House of the Dragon has been good. I've really enjoyed that. All right, guys, I think that's actually where we're going to end it for today. I've kind of got to do a bit of a shorter stream today because I've got a bunch of stuff to take care of here before the weekend's over. So I'll catch up on chat really quick, but we're going to have a little bit of a shorter stream today, I think. No point in animation, black box. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the games are animated, so why do an animated show? I have not watched all of Arcane. I've just watched a couple episodes of it, but I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. That's why I would rather. That's one of the reasons I would rather have a live action as well. John, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that. Yeah, Amy, they totally ruined the last 2 seasons. They were clowns. They're like totally washed up now too, I would imagine. I can't imagine they'd get hired to do another show, but all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for stopping by to check it out. I had fun with you guys playing some more Zero Dawn here. We will keep doing it next weekend. I don't know if we'll do double streams next weekend, maybe. There's going to be a few weeks around Christmas where I can't stream because I'm going to be traveling to be with family over the holidays. So we might do some more double stream weekends before that and try to get in as much Zero Dawn as we can. And hopefully in like around the Game Awards or a Sony event in December, we hear some news about the Horizon Online project. And that'll be the next thing for us to look forward to. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend. Shave that beard, you hippie twinge. No, I've been working hard on this, man. I'm past the itchy stage. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week. And I will see you all on the next stream. Take care, guys.